So this recipe is for Ebelskiver, a traditional Danish breakfast pancake that is shaped like a ball. What I'm going to do is I'm going to narrate this because I think it's important that you have a really clear idea of how to actually make these things in the pan. It takes a little bit of technique, and I'm going to explain that technique. So you can see all these ingredients are what you'll need, and they will be mixed up shortly in a bowl. Take the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients and you mix them together. That pan that you just saw is the special pan for making Ebelskiver. You want to make sure that you mix this batter until it's super smooth, and it will resemble pancake batter, but for the fact that you put a bunch of cardamom powder in it, which really gives it a distinct flavor. When the batter is done, you will get it ready and get a little spoon, I recommend, and then get the pan hot. When the pan is hot enough, you'll drop a bit of water in it, and it'll sort of fizzle really quick and dry out. You'll add the batter up to, I don't know, somewhere between 1/2 and 3/4 of the way full in each of those little cups. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use a little fork or something like this bamboo skewer to slowly turn the little cups. Sometimes they get a little sticky, so you want to make sure that it's cooked long enough so that the first browning on the underside of the ball has made the ball kind of crispy, and then you will rotate the balls about 1/4 of the way for each turn until the batter that's left over in the middle has completely sealed the ball. You do not want to overcook them in any one position. If you do that, you'll get to the final position where the ball is supposed to seal up, and it won't seal up because there's no more batter left to seal the ball. You can see they resemble little Pac-Men until they're done. And you can also see inside till the very end. Make sure that you haven't overcooked them. When they get crispy enough on the outside, you can just use your skewer to flip them from the outside, and you don't need to use that internal method. Now, when these are done, a lot of times there'll be a little hole on the side which is perfectly positioned for you injecting jelly into the inside. Right now I've got a meat injector for injecting flavor into meat, and I'm using that. I've cleaned it out and I've filled it with jam, and I've used that to fill the Ebelskiver with strawberry jam. It's just like a jelly donut. Here's a bit more of an example. You can see that batter rise. Now I've got the hang of it. By the time you do 5 or 6 pans of these things, you get really smooth, and you can see how they're nice and brown on the outside. They're not burnt. You keep them moving. And the ones with the holes, you fill with jam. Again, boom, 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 boom. Super easy. Look at that. It's beautiful. It takes about 2 minutes for the Ebelskiver to be completely cooked. Put powdered sugar on them at the end, and you are ready to eat. Hope you enjoy this recipe. It's totally awesome. It's easy. It's fun. Kids love it. And they were gobbled up at the party I went to within a matter of minutes. Enjoy.